During 2008 financial crisis, McKinsey did a research on companies, and they identified certain companies/corporations which did not just come out of these times stronger, but significantly stronger in terms of delivering economic value over and above their cost of capital. Hi, this is Shweta here, and I want to share with you those 5 areas where these companies showed big appetite for big moves. So the first one was merger and acquisition. These companies, they actively, consciously looked for the right acquisition opportunities to add to their portfolio, which helped them increase the market capitalization over a period. Question is, who you could be reaching out to in your sector. The second was that these companies, they consciously reallocated 50% of their capital across their business units over a decade. They were consciously identifying the areas which were delivering them better results, putting money there, again, to deliver better economic value. The third was that these companies, they had a good level of capital expenditure. In fact, they were top 20% in their sector if you look at capital expenditure per unit of sales. So again, not just focusing on the short term, but consciously getting the runway ready for the medium term and the long term. The fourth area which they focused on was productivity. They were in the top 30% of the sector businesses where they were delivering a really strong productivity, whether it was their people or their assets. They ensured that all kinds of, I would call them resources or assets, were delivering the right level of throughput. So big focus on productivity. And the fifth area and the last area was differentiation. These companies were again in the top 30% of their sector, where they not just maintained but built on their differentiation to protect their gross margins throughout the period to come out of it stronger. And as I keep saying, actually delivering economic value which was more than their cost of capital. So mergers and acquisition, capital reallocation, you're looking at capital expenditure, productivity, and differentiation. So pay attention to these 5 areas and identify for yourself, where does your appetite lie? What do you need to focus on to make sure that you are looking at this shifting landscape, this discontinuous shifts which are happening around you, opportunities which will arise, and how best to make use of them, how best to move forward so that when people look back to this time, they can say, wow, that was a great performance.